So I went out and I got 2 houses for my new girls. So my new BJDs that I have. It is Lynn and Leah. And I got this house here. This is a kid craft, like mansion thing, I guess. I don't know. It's this one. And it's got like the little atrium here. That's what actually drew me to this. So I'm so glad that I had got it. I was so happy. I'm very excited because I have a whole idea of what I want to do with this thing. It's awesome. The other thing is that bag there goes to this one here. This is an OMG house. I got it for 20 bucks. It does have the pull-out front with like the pool. And most of the accessories, the lady said. So, and it looks in really good shape, to be honest. So I'm gonna clean them up. And this one, I think I'll just keep here for now, because I wanna bring this one into the craft room. I've already cleaned the top because we had to take this top off to get it into the van. This whole piece slid out and came off. So we did that. This one was 100 and I got her down to 80. So I think that was pretty good. I hope it can fit in the craft room, but yeah. So these, Kira, these 2 are done. I've already cleaned, I've cleaned this one. And so let's clean this one and this one. So let's get into it. Okay, so we have it in the craft room now. So it just filled up this, so I had to move my display over here, which is fine. I might just store that away when I'm not using it, but I had to move my fan for now. But I think what I want to do, because this is in front of the shelf, like by 1/2 inch, so I might, once this yarn is completely gone, I will take this shelf out, use it somewhere else in my house, and I will just kind of scooch it over to that side. Then I'll be able to put my fan back over here and get circulation and everything the right way that I like it. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, it is over here. But I want to start by showing you some of the things that I have. Some things are coming today for wallpaper, contact paper, that kind of thing. But I found these at the dollar store. I really like this color. It looks a lot more gray and dark on camera, but it's actually very, very light. So this part might be the darkest part, but I just love this. For the outside, I have these colors that I used for my own bathroom and kitchen renovation last year? And this is just a white. This is dark Everglade, which is the main accent color that I have in my bathroom. This one is greener pastures, and it's a very like grass green-ish. And I didn't care for it against this, so I had gotten just a test sample. So this one's pretty much full, this one's almost gone, and this one's almost gone. So I'm gonna take it and mix it into a different color, but let me show you the color real quick. So here are the colors. So this is the dark Everglade, which I have in my bathroom, just the white. It's a satin. And then this is the greener pastures. So I didn't like the look of this with this because this has more blue, and this has more yellow. So I'm just going to kind of mix until I get a color I like. Okay, so I think I like this color quite a bit. So I'm gonna do this on the outside. Okay, so I've done some things. I took the elevator off. This was the elevator going up. It's quite dirty, so that was hooked onto the elevator. I took the elevator apart right here. I didn't know that this wall was actually connected. I painted the first layer of the green. I think it matches my room. So I'm okay with that because I want it to kind of blend in. So let's see here. We got that side. I want the atrium to stay black. So this black here. I don't know if I'm going to actually redo what's on here because I actually kind of like it. So I'll put in like actual like plants and stuff in front of this to kind of cover this up. And I'll probably put like a chair or something right here. But yeah, I'm liking how it's looking so far. I also took the doorknobs off of here, and I don't want to open it because I just glued in some magnets here to the, there's like a wooden piece here. So it stops the doors from flinging inward. So they're gluing right now. Hopefully those stay. I tried to make them as flush as possible. I got my very, very thin magnet. Again, no stairs because honestly, I don't need it to be like a functional dollhouse. I just need it to be imagination. So that's what we're gonna do. So yep, the kitchen, I still want to be in here. And then again, the patio, the bathroom, the living room area. So there will be a fireplace here. And then the library slash office, and then the bedroom up there. So yeah, I'm liking the concept. I'm liking the color so far. The inside's gonna be a major undertaking. So this is gonna be a series, and I don't know how long it's gonna be or take me, especially with my doll coming out tomorrow for purchase. So I have all different kinds of kits. Okay, so I have the roof on just one. I wanted to see how it was, but I sanded everything else. So it's just this top, the side over there, this side, and this right here. I did have popsicle sticks, but I was using the tool to cut it, and my hands could not do it. So I resorted to something else. It's not as great, but I think it'll look good after I've painted it, sanded it down a little bit, giving it some texture. So yeah, yay for really weak hands. Okay, so what I've done now is I have cut out the baseboards out of dollar store foam and cut them to length. I had to put more for the middle and top floor, but all I do is I just slide it in here like so, over top those, set it down right there. And there won't be anything heavy enough, like I'm pushing on it right now, and it's fine. So this part's just gonna be open. It'll have a wraparound because of contact paper, but yeah. Okay, so the top floor is right here. So it's got like major holes where the stairs used to be. So I come in here, and of course this side and this side are both different sizes. So did that, had to add on extra because this is just the length of a poster board, and then I had to add more. So once this is down It'll have contact paper over it as well. And then I'll be doing the walls after that. I'm not doing the ceilings just because only that ceiling because it's seen. But yeah, this one I have to actually do first with all of the walls, I believe, because I can only get the floor in when this is up. So I have to like shimmy it in this way and put it down. So the bottom floor will be done first. But I like it. It's really nice, even with just poster board. I like it a whole lot better. I did finish this part and I really, really like it. I really do. I like this tarnished little tin. I put glue dots. These are just hot glue, so they may fall off. I don't know. But yeah, I really like it. And I really like how the shingles turned out as well. I am not going to be doing a balcony on this side anymore just because I liked how the roof turned out too much. So I did the shingles up on top as well and on the side here. Okay, so I have the pantry covered. So again, it's just covering with the contact paper. It's not too difficult. You just cut the corners to where you can fold them in so they're not overlapping. And that's it. So I'm just gonna set this in there just like that. Perfect. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whining all the time. Whining all the time. So I've gotten that far. I have a sidewall here, this wall here, this wall, which I am in love with, and then this side wall. The floors as well. So floor, floor, floor. There's a floor in here. I redid this as well, and I did that back panel right there. See how it goes up there. So, and this little side panel as well. Y'all, oh, and that floor up there. I would still have to do this, all the walls around, all the walls and ceiling up in here, and in here, and in here. I don't have that much foam core. So what's gonna happen is that I'm ending up going to paint. I didn't want to, I really didn't, but at this point, I'm getting frustrated. I crashed out, as they say, nowadays, twice yesterday because of this. So, but I do like the floor. That was the main part because I needed it to be more stable. So this right here is literally like, it's not going anywhere. So I am going to end up painting at least this one, these, this definitely in here. Wanted to make kind of like a little closet, right? So I have these right here, and I am going to be putting them right like that, and I'm still debating on how to do it, like, well, but what's gonna happen is they're gonna be sandwiched in between these two, and I'm gonna just kind of stick it so then I can fold it. So it's one of those foldy, you know, things that you see, like those folding separators, dividers, or whatever. So I think that's gonna work right there. I have another one that's smaller for this little area here, so I don't have to block that off either, which means I don't have to do doors, which means I can just paint a door here and on the other side, which is a whole lot better for me. Painting is gonna be, it's gonna take a minute because it's gotta dry and everything, but y'all, this and this and this took me forever to do. To measure, to cut out, to put on correctly. And you can even still see, look at the back of that. Look at that. Oh, Can't see it from this side though. Kind of. But still, like, oh my gosh. I do like this though. I just didn't have enough of this to put over here, but I really like this. It's like an accent wall, which is really nice. This is where I'm gonna just snap my fingers and it's gonna be done. Okay, so I've gotten this far on the house and I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. I'm going to show you each room. The only one I haven't gotten done is the top one, just because I can't reach it when it's on the table. And so that'll be the very last thing, is the bedroom. But I wanted to show you before I get started, because I've already kind of started on making something for the kitchen, and basically like some Tudor walls for the living room and part of the kitchen as well. So I've already got a couple things done, that just because I needed like separation in my brain. So I've made this here. It's just paper and the foam core, and I made it into one of those like dividers because I didn't want to make separate rooms. So a divider it is. So it goes with this room. This is the like closet slash like powder room sort of thing. So, and I also made this, it's out of a little planter. Yeah, and some of the tape that, contact paper from this as well. So did that. I put this back. I liked the gold because it brought out the gold in the room as well. I will get better lighting. I have my lights over in the print shop, so just bear with me. I found my 1/4 scale desk that I used in some of my early pictures and videos, and these were the inserts. So I'm going to build a desk around this and this drawer for in here, because I think this is the perfect size for in here. I tried the other, it didn't work. It's just way too big. But this is the library desk area of my little hobbit house. And I love, love, love this accent wall so much. I really do. I think it's awesome. And yeah, I have this stuff here. I don't care about that stuff just because nobody's gonna see it. And I still haven't finished because I think I'm gonna, you know, redo these sides. So I think I might do contact paper, just like little strips of it, but that'll be like later on down the line. I am going to put a ceiling on. It is going to be this ceiling here, so it will fit in right in there, and I love it. Just kind of brings about that very warm, cozy library, you know, read a book on a cozy day feeling. So moving down. This is the bathroom. I like the walls. I know some people were like, oh my god, what did you do? I just did a texture and I really like it. Like, it's the same color base as this, the living room, but I took a sage color over it and I just kind of swooshed it around, and I love it so much because I did make reference of the recreation Hobbit house that I saw on Pinterest, and it had, I think it was like a tealish blue, but I wanted sage. So I did that, and I did like a little texture, and I love it. You know, I know that these have holes, but I'm going to be making a little, you know, sink area or whatever. So, but I am going to be coloring this as well. I have to spray paint it, but that's on down the line when we start decorating each room. So we're moving on to the living room, and there's my shadow. But this is not the color. The color is actually this color. It's a little bit lighter toned. It's like an antique parchment looking color. And this will be like the Tudor style. So it will have pillars, and it will have like the offshoot pillar for braces. So I will have a few here, one on that side and one on this side. I've already cut out some that are over here, and there's the bracers over there, and I love it. So I love the way it looks. So what I did in here, I decided not to keep the floor because I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. So just put that paper over for right now because I ran out of double-sided tape. But I love this here. I did have to go in with a border, as you can see, a border up above, just because this paper wasn't long enough. But I love how it looks. It's got like a little shimmer to it. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't even know if you can see the shimmer on it yet. Nah, maybe when I get better lighting. And again, I will fix this because I thought I was going to be painting it and I didn't. So moving down into the pantry. So the pantry, I love, just love it. I do still have to put double-sided tape on this side and this side still. Again, I ran out, but I think it's perfect. I love it. I think it's gonna be great because now that I decided not to put the door. I have decided that because there's already doors here, honestly, and we're not trying to like make anything accurate. We're gonna play pretend, okay? This is for my dolls, so I think that would be better just because I would have more space for pantry food items and like debris. So that's that. I still have to make the door for this. That might be in a different video. And now we're moving into the kitchen. You see this bad paint job? It's actually not. I tried to do like a line wash sort of technique and it looks like that. And I actually love it because it gives it a little bit of texture. It's not all the same, and that's what I like. So this is also gonna get a sort of Tudor style look. The color is this. It's like a light tan. It's very warm. The actual color is light mocha in acrylic. So that's what I used, and I really love it. I really do. So I'm gonna have the stove pretty much right in the middle. Then I'm gonna have some Tudor beams here and on the side here to cover the screws. So yeah, I really love that. Now moving on to the outside. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit. I love the copper roof. I don't know why, but I love it. I distressed it and yeah, this could be better. Maybe yellow was not the best choice, but I thought it kind of brought in more of the Hobbit color with the green and yellows of the house. So that's what I did. I also changed the outside here. As you can see, there's some lines in the paper. It was difficult to get in there, so I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Not a horrible job, but not the greatest. But this is an insert right here, so it can be taken out. I just put this over the door, just like so, because I didn't like it. So I just put some contact paper over it, and as well as the outside here. So yeah, that used to have holes in it. So I'm very, very pleased with this whole thing. And yes, these are extensions, so I can take pictures better pictures. So I am loving it, y'all. I really am. I am so actually like proud of myself on this one because this has so far been almost a week now. So, and I've gotten so much done and I'm starting to get busy again with markets. I had a market today. The vlog will be out sometime next week. And yeah, I'm just so excited. So the next ones will be in little series instead of one big long one. And it will go basically room by room just to get a few items so I can start taking pictures with my girls in here. It's the perfect size. I've already sized them into it and I love it. Yeah, they might be a little bit large for this, but I think it's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. So when I get done with different projects for their clothing, I will be able to put them up here on little hangers that I make from paper clips. So yeah, I think it's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna leave you with this one and I will be back for more for each room. So stay tuned for that and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.